Hello, welcome to Talk Audio TV. My name's Adam Rayner. Today I'm going to, do something which I know is kind of big on the internet, but I've never done, which is the unpacking video. This is a Swiss Army knife. This is a parcel. This has come from Parrot, and it is in fact one of their Asteroid head units. It's a bit of a serious piece of kit, so let's just see what we get, shall we? First of all, ripping open the, I kid you not, I've waited to do this, to do it on camera. Interlink Express. Thank you. Bit of bubble wrap, so I should think. Rip her open. Lots of respect for materials here. But I've done this for a living for a while. And inside, this. Oh, look at this. Sorry, I should be showing the Parrot Asteroid. There it says on the box there. And it's outdoor radio avec application antennaire, reconnaissance vocale et téléphone main libre. Which, for those of you who read French, tells you exactly what the thing does. Okay, enough of admiring the box. There's the bit I like. We've broken the seal. That's no longer a stock. That's the bit that does it. Okay, here we go. There goes the box. Oh, look at that. Opens like a posh bucket of sweets. With compliments from Parrot. Thank you very much. How did they do that? They must have been slid in there because the seal is still complete. One manual. And one rather neat little oblate box. What's in here? Tip it all out. Ooh, all sorts of bits and bobs. Oh, how thoughtful. This is a micro jack-to-jack tip ring sleeve. That will go into a socket on the back of the Asteroid and can be used to go into the headphone socket or anything that plays music. This is a GPS antenna. And you put this where it can see the sky. Yeah, you can see it's GPS only because it says GPS on it. Point being that it's for the navigation that the unit runs. This microphone, but not any old microphone. It's it's got a little clip that comes with it, but it's also a little two-headed mic, and that means that the echo cancellation capabilities of it ought to be tremendously good. Two microphones on a decent piece of wire. Oops, here's a little bundle of stuff. This is the doohickey that plugs into the very back of the head unit, and it goes to line outs and the classic DIN plug holes for power and speakers, I should say. We've got another couple of cute little things. Oh, Parrot iPod cable. How cute is that? That's what you want, one of them. And here, USB cable. Somewhat different because it's got an USB on each end. Oh bless, look, it's a little baggie. This little baggie is what the replaceable front plate gets put in. I don't know if I can focus on that through the bag, but it's removable faceplate goes in there. And in here we have another box, of course, which has got the head unit itself in it. Ooh. Nice bit of eco packaging as well. I'm increasingly distrustful, well, not distrustful, but don't like the polystyrene because there's no need for it anymore. Better engineering. This is a little brackety item for holding the thing inside your dashboard. And here, silica bag, do not eat. Desiccant. This is the Parrot Asteroid. And here's the back of it. Lots and lots and lots of plug holes. As you can see, there's a great row of USBs. We've got RCAs in all directions. Decent heatsink on there. Now, okay, we've seen the thing unpacked, all very interesting so far, Fat Bloke, but I really want to see this thing work. Now, when I was a little boy, there was a program called Blue Peter on the television, which is where the phrase came from, because, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, here is one I prepared earlier. Let's just take the camera off the mount. Whoops, a little. Here we go. Ooh. Wobble wobble vision. There is well, that's a Sony Walkman. It's just doing a little bit more charging on USB. There, we're going to plug it in and have a go on it. Over here is my BlackBerry. And a 64 gig iPod Touch 4th Gen. And the bit that's almost impossible to see, on the end of that cable there, you zoom right on in, let's see if it'll focus, wait for a minute, come on machine, you can do this baby. Nope, you can't. There's a little tiny black bleb on the end of that USB, which is a Verbatim 8GB USB stick. The amplifier in the middle is from Genesis, the power supply is from Daiwa, and up there glowing like a live thing, I tell you, the Parrot Asteroid. What I'll do now is cut this, put it back on a tripod pointing at it properly. We'll have a go on just about as many things as we can. See you in just a moment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't actually redo that first take because it was an unpacking video. I've never done one, but it was on the Canon, which is now utterly refusing to make video. I think it's got a fit because my lovely Sony Handycam is in the house. At which point, partway through this video, as you will have seen from the stings at the beginning, Talk Audio TV, proudly sponsored by Sony. And sorry, Canon. But anyway, this is the Parrot Asteroid, and we're going to check out all of the abilities of it. Right now, line in external audio. That was the wire I showed you with the tip ring sleeve. This is Imelda May singing a heart out. Bless her. We're staring at the same sky. You're listening to a pair of Bowers & Wilkins LM1 leisure monitors from a few years back, but beautiful. Really good little monitors they are. Okay, let's try another source. There's a jukebox of enormity in here. Okay, the whole of FM. Right, well, let's face it, digital radio is the future. You can get at that through internet protocol through this. That's another whole world, but we've just fired up my 64 gig iPod Touch here in its rubbery case. Just a little bit of Bobby McFerrin finishing off there. Bit of a playlist. I think Janet's next. No! Haha, Mika! Do you recognise this? Big girl, you are beautiful! Oh, Mika, I love you, dude. Okay, so the whole of your iPod embossed from here. Of course. Wow. USB. There's another plug hole. Now, you're best off extending the wire and hanging it out the front, because otherwise it has to read everything when it fires up, but a bit of 1980s music. Verbatim. There's 8 gig in there. Look at the size of it. Okay, watch this. Oh, sorry, Hayes. Verbatim disconnected. We'll connect this back up, and you watch as we change source. It will still talk to me about what's going on with it, trying to recognise this again. So we'll change source again. For there is an SD card slot inside. Oh, verbatim plugged, accessing database. Grace note. It's telling me about that, but that's the Womack singing about infidelity, baby. Lovely little op amp in this. It's high quality going through the posh amplifier and the posh speakers. And that's back to the line in where Imelda's still singing about meeting somebody under the moon. Oh, did we stop? Beep! I did. No, we were just between tracks. There we go. This is Love Tattoo. Okay, point made. Now let's try phoning myself up here. This is take 2 because I was about to broadcast my home number to the whole of the internet. Yeah. Phoning myself up, there will be a horrible echo. I'll turn it down. It will prove I'm doing it live. Oh, accept that. Yes. Hello. Yes. Hello me. Hello you. Hello. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that just proves I set up a complete loop. But yeah, there's a bit of a phone call. Let's hang that back up and carry on listening to whatever's going on the machine. Hung it up. Line in, external audio. There she is, she's still singing. She didn't pause. Nobody told her to. Still coming on so strong. She said, take your secrets, take your jokes. I'll find someone else who smokes or high to make me laugh. Thank you, Imelda. There are so many more things that this machine can do. But as a basis, it's possibly the biggest jukebox in the history of car audio. Quite ridiculous. A whole iPod, as big as an SD card as you can afford to stuff in it. Also, any other thing. Even a cassette Walkman could be plugged into this. And that's without touching all of the apps and lunacy. So anyway, Adam Rayner signing out from Talk Audio TV on the first part of TATV filmed on my lovely new Sony Handycam. Thanks ever so much, Sony. Signing out, Talk Audio TV.